Hello everyone and welcome back to VR Master League. We are back continuing the action of the Challenger Cup here in the EU region. I am Dano McFabulous and with me is Milky Boy in the Cassius booth. How are you today, Milky? Are you ready for day 2 of the EU Challenger Cup?
I'm feeling great. I gotta say these teams they're coming in very, very strong. I gotta say there are some players here who are very well known, especially on the side of Intoxicated. Snowballs on the other side, they did, if anyone was watching yesterday's game, Snowballs played a really, really tough game, and they did come out on top amazingly, coming through from a round 2 OT and then winning round 3. So they're pretty strong in that aspect as well, but I mean, some strong teams. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yes, me as well. And Ninja, where's the poll? Unfortunately, this is channel 2. I don't have polls or word sneaks or any of that fun stuff here, unfortunately, but the action will still be hot just as we see a joust here with a grab and a stun to start us off, as now Father Reginald gets it over to Affinity. Affinity back to Fiend. Some great passing to start the game off here from Snowballs. This is what led them to victory yesterday. Another pass from Reginald over to, the passes. Affinity in for 2 points.
Get to your launchers.
Affinity able to slot that one in for a 2-pointer straight away, extending their lead to 2 points within just 30 seconds. But the joust will come through now on Team Snowballs. What are they able to do with this?
Did the team switch side and I didn't notice? People are saying switch off. Okay.
Yeah.
I even checked this before we started, I promise. All right. So Intoxicated got the first goal, then. Are we correct there?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all good now.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. TDV Winter sending that on over to Father Reginald. They are now on the attack, getting in Snowball half, trying to go for a little pass there. Not able to connect straight away, though. Snowballs will be looking to grab, but no! Intoxicated getting in the way of that, getting the grab. Trying to clear it back upfield, but Rise on possession now. Sends that one forward, and they're looking for an attack now.
There's a great opportunity here as it is sailing down to the arena, but it will be picked up by Fiend for Intoxicated. No pressure at the moment. There is a stack coming in, but they didn't quite go with immediate pressure right away. They tried to get that pass, but their stacks are right back together. Snowball is definitely zipping around the arena, carrying on some heavy offense here. Or I guess, sorry, defense. What am I talking about? And then now we have Winter trying to get a pass up, but the disc is trapped in the bottom trap.
Blue team takes possession.
Going to be a little scuffle there for the disc, but it is going to be in the hands of Intoxicated. They are going to try and play this one up, but no! Ryu again in the way of that one, taking that one up into Intoxicated field. Will get there first. It will be Snowballs. Snowballs could equalize now, and they have 2 points up from Applechan, sending that one through. It is now a tied game.
Tied game indeed, and sorry there, Lucid Knight. We had a little mix-up there on the teams for the first bit, so it's all sorted around there now. We probably verbally said Snowballs for the first play, but it was in fact Intoxicated for the first play. Fiend now as a quarterback, getting it out to Winter. Winter right across the arena over to Reginald. Reginald going right back to Fiend. Still seeing some great control here from Intoxicated, and beautiful Castro's Curse. As soon as I say that, the stack comes in from Snowballs. Applechan trying to get just a shot away from the enemies. Going into the bubble, takes a shot from Rise, and now Snowballs is at 4.
The caster curse is absolutely unreal. Rise is able to slot that one in for a 2-pointer. Further now extending their lead. They are now in the lead against Intoxicated. Now, Intoxicated, they do have the joust now. So we'll see if they are able to pull back these points. Looks like very, very quick joust there. TDV Winter over to Father Reginald. Resetting that back, waiting for the pressure. It's a very good tactic. Very good thing to go for. Be sent all the way down. So it's going to be a few bounces going around. Fiend is able to get the grab over to Father Reginald. Sends that one forward. Not able to connect with a pass, but they may still have possession.
Ooh, look at that pass over to Winter. Oh, another pass to Reginald and in the goal. Intoxicated has just been showing some incredible control this whole game so far. Loving the back and forth. Tie game, not tie game, tie game again. Love these back and forth games and hope that this game continues this way.
Definitely, it's really good fun watching it like this, just back and forth the whole time. So unexpected to see who will be able to take the game. Wolf Cup, sending that one through to left tunnel, sends out on low. It's going to be a shot come through. Ryu not able to connect, but rebound is live, and Ryu able to slot that one in for a 2-pointer.
Yes, 2 points, and now Snowballs takes the lead. Now history repeats itself. It's time for Intoxicated to score, bring us back to a tie game here, but very excited here as we are coming down in just under 6 minutes remaining. Joust advantage to Intoxicated. It's going to be Fiend picking it up with a quick pass over to Winter in the tunnel. Winter going across the arena to Father Reginald. Father Reginald right back over to Winter, playing some great triangle passing here, just trying to get that stack out of the way. The stack is gone now. They have an opportunity to move forward as they do. Fantastic passing. Finity off the backboard, but an incredible save from Wolf Cub denying that shot.
Fiend is able to get the pickup from that reset position, and that will help them further extend the time on this attack. Finity sending over Father Reginald. Oh, very nearly. Very, very close. Trying to go in for the shot. Not able to connect with the goal, though. It's a little bit back and forth from Fiend and Finity there, just to make sure they can hold possession, and they're doing very well. They're not that pressured. Trying to send that one through. TPP Winter, he's just not ready for it. And it looks like Snowballs will now try and make the attack. The stacks are live. Intoxicated seem to be there first. They seem to be the fastest stack at this moment. Finity slowly taking their time. Just sitting around in their half, just waiting for the opportunities to open up. Looks like they're going to try and pass this one around, slowly making an attack.
Slow and steady wins the race. You know, they say that lots here, and we've seen it happen in Echo T. Slow it down, especially a team that's used to playing against you, and they're fast, and boom, there we go. History repeating itself. We are back to a tie game of 6 points each.
Will Snowballs get this goal is the question. And we're about to find out the answer. Snowballs with their joust now. You can see what they are able to do with this possession. Where are they going to go from this one? Grab coming in from Wolf Cub. Wolf Cub sending it to the right this time. Not able to connect with the pass. It will cost them. The stack is live. And Intoxicated will try and look on getting that cleared out and will focus on an attack. Going to be heading into Snowball's half. A little bit of a scuffle there. It looks like Snowballs have been able to get there. They've been able to get the slap through. It's going to collide with Cloud in the process. Still in Intoxicated half. They are going to try and work their way up there though.
Ooh, the passing downfield and Intoxicated. Open goal shot! What a beautiful shot from 17 meters by Winter for a 3-point. The first 3-point goal we have seen this game, breaking the point pattern we've been seeing. So is this a complete change of momentum, or is Snowball's just going to shake that off and, get a 3-point of their own?
Yeah, of course. Ninja GS and chat shot from Winter. I gotta say, rightfully so, an amazing shot coming in from Winter. Now extending their lead, and now 3 points ahead. Open goal yet again. Father Reginald shot that through. 3-pointer, 18 meters a second. No stopping that one. Father Reginald slotting that one through, and they are doubling the score of Snowballs now.
Ooh, that was so unfortunate of a miss for Snowballs, but great job to Intoxicated for, capitalizing on that mistake and doing it so quickly. Like, there was no hesitation. It was 18 meters per second. They were making that shot. Double 3-point shots really helped get them a beautiful lead here in this first round.
Few grabs going through, just passing it around, taking their time. Stacks are live or unexpectedly straight from behind. Snowballs attacking, and it looks like they will try and find a goal here. It's going to go over to Rise. Rise making his way to Applechan. Not going to connect straight away, but they still have possession. And now it will be Wolf Cub near the mid area. No, sent through. Father Reginald able to get in the way of that one. They will look for an attack now. Stacks are mobilized. Snowballs look, they will get there first, and they will. They will slap that one out, and they're going to try and find an attack, but no, Finity able to get the grab. A very fast stack coming in from Intoxicated. Winter taking that pass back to Fiend. Slowly working their way up, but they will strike fast when they need to. Taking that pass, taking the shot. Finity able to slot that one in for a 2-pointer.
Ooh, Intoxicated really pulling away with the lead now. Now they're up to an 8-point lead. Definitely the largest gap we have seen so far. There is still about 1 minute and 30 seconds left after the countdown here. So, I mean, technically still winnable for Snowballs if they start making some scores. Pretty much right here and now with this rollout. It's going to be, picked up by Ryu. Goes for the shot at the backboard. That would have been a beautiful 3, and that save. Fiend, that could have been such a critical save, and you don't even know it yet, as the disc is now up for grabs in Snowball's end.
1 minute remaining, and they were trying to look for a goal here, but Snowballs have been able to manage. They've been able to manage the disc, and they are going to try and clear that one up into Intoxicated half. But Intoxicated, they get it back. They're going to go for a long shot. Oh, just dinging it. That would have been very costly, and that would have further extended their lead by quite a lot now. Fiend taking that over to Winter. Winter walking up very slowly, takes the pass when he needs to. Father Reginald, what a shot. Absolutely beautiful. Just almost showing off there. And Father Reginald, he's done amazing so far. So good.
Yes, and that goal will secure the round for Intoxicated. It is only the first round, though. We always say the first round is the warm-up round. And we definitely saw Snowballs, has what it takes to get some goals here. So very excited to see what comes after this. But until then, this round is not over. The action continues until the buzzer sounds, and it's going to be picked up by Father Reginald, putting it in for 2 more points for Intoxicated.
Intoxicated are becoming really, really fast now. They are starting to slot in quite a few more goals, a lot more than it was in the beginning of the first round. But the time will start to ever so run out, and there it is. Round 1 going to Snowballs.
Yes, what a great first round. I mean, although the points, the difference by the end was, a little bit larger of 12 points, doesn't really give any indication to how the gameplay is going. This is very back and forth. Intoxicated just had a really good run at the end there. They were able to capitalize on a mistake that the Snowballs made. So very close game. I imagine round 2 is going to be just as close, if not closer in points this time around.
Yeah, I've got to say, it's been very close, especially in the beginning. That was a very, very close. Just so back and forth, the caster curse almost. we just weren't able to keep it up. Just not able. I think it was on us there. All right, it wasn't Snowballs. It was us. But yeah, probably. But Intoxicated they've rightfully so taken that round, and they've done really well towards that end, and they've been able to slot in quite a few good goals. Snowballs they'll be sitting there trying to figure out what to do and how they need to improve their game. Seems to be quite a lot of turnovers which Intoxicated are being able to use them goals to create them opportunities. So Snowballs need to try and find a way to keep it in their possession, because they can use it very well when they're on the other side of the field. So they need to be able to use it wisely, and watch out for Fiend. Fiend's got some really good saves.
Oh yes, had a couple incredible saves there. Gonna use that goalie stun tactic. But now round 2 has started. It's gonna be Winter with a grab on the disc and a self pass after chasing it. That was so close. That was very well executed. That was not a fluke. They knew exactly what they were trying to do. They just unfortunately were just a sliver off. But they're gonna try again as Winter gets it over to Fiend. Fiend doing some back and forth passing with Winter. Slowly moving it forward. Ooh, and now a pass to Reginald. Reginald going for the reset back, but unfortunately it's not going to connect, leaving the disc up for grabs.
Finney able to get the grab after the disc was just floating there. Intoxicated with possession. They're going to take it very nice and slow. 30 seconds has passed in round 2. Winter resetting that one back to Father Reginald. Reginald's going to take it back up to Winter. Winter slowly taking their time, taking it up. But a really, really good interception from Wolf Cub. Now heading into Intoxicated half. Could Snowballs look for an attack here?
Oh, so close to the tunnel. Both teams so close. Oh, that was a beautiful, smart not to go right at the goal there. Trying to bounce around off the wall. It ended up getting the disc down to the bubble and getting the first 2 points on the board for Snowballs, taking the lead this round instead of last round we saw Intoxicated with the first goal.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Snowballs so far have now got 2 points, and we've had about a minute and a half left. Now, this will be a good opportunity for Intoxicated to slot in a goal here. And we're going to see the joust coming in from Intoxicated, the first joust in round 2 for them. Fiend takes that over straight away to Winter. Back over to Fiend. Fiend is going to slowly take that one up. Just waiting for that pressure. It looks like they are going to try and get rid of that stack. I've seen it all before. It's going to be Father Reginald taking that over to TTV Winter. Winter slowly working their way up. He's going to go high over to Paul. Shot comes through. Oh, the unfortunate headbutt. Wolf Cub is going to be very unfortunate to get their head in the way of that. And it's not going to bounce off it. It's going to bounce off the head and straight into the goal. Very unfortunate.
I don't know if anyone saw it there. It looked like Fiend waved to the stack of Snowballs after the roll, and I loved it.
Wolf Cup now with possession. It will be Snowballs here. They are going to look to try and score a goal. And they definitely do need 2 goals, especially in round 2, if they do want to take this into a round 3 to try and take the game. But Intoxicated do have 1 round under their belt. If they do win this round, they take the entire game. Snowballs currently on possession. Rise takes that one high. It's going to bounce around a few geos in a way. It's not going to be fully out cleared, but Finny on the disc for Intoxicated. Could they try and find an attack now? We'll have to see.
They're definitely trying here, trying to keep their spacing, keep their passing, keeping the possession. We are at a tie game here, and we are 3 minutes into the round with only 2 goals on the board. So far, a lower scoring game so far than last round, but we know the last round kind of took off near the end, but we are still at a tie. Loving the adrenaline-filled action here. Oh, the stun comes out, an opportunity for Snowballs, but they're getting stunned out from the defense. Just a flurry of stuns here as the disc is finally cleared by Finity.
Intoxicated will now be on the attack. Some stacks were immobilized. It looks like their Snowballs are going to have 1 goalkeeper now set up and ready. And it's going to be a few resets coming from Intoxicated. They do need to take their time here. I've got to say, they've got 2 players open at the moment, one of them with the disc. And they could use this very, very well. Looks like there is some marking up going on from Snowballs. They are going to have to pressure, otherwise there will be just time on the clock. And it is risky. It is very, very risky.
That was I don't know if that was a calculated pass, the bounce up off the wall on the ceiling, but intentional or not, it looked amazing. It worked out perfectly in their favor. Is now Father Reginald going for a pass. It will get connected to Fiend. Fiend being attacked, goes for a pass down to Winter under the goal. Winter thought they're going to take the shot, but passing right back to Fiend. Fiend continuing the passing. They're just waiting for the opportune moment, but don't pass it too much. Oh, I was going to say, or that's going to happen, but they were able to recover their Fiend, going for the shot, and a save. That was an incredible, I think that was that Applechan or Rye? I don't know.
It was Applechan.
It was Apple, okay. Beautiful. Winter resetting, Intoxicated taking another shot.
It will be Father Reginald now. They are still on the attack. They're just keeping on Snowballs, and the pressure is going to be on now. Shot comes through. Fiend able to slot that one in. And with about 5 minutes past, this is good timing, because I've got to say we will be starting to see that momentum come through.
Yes, it is that time. We're, like I said, 5 minutes in. It's that time. They're warmed up. They're, both teams have made their adjustments for round 2. Now we're kind of fully in play here. Will we see Intoxicated run away with again, or are we going to see, Snowballs take round 2? Maybe even a reverse sweep. You gotta love seeing a reverse sweep when the team loses the first round and wins the second and the third, but time will tell as the disc is up for grabs here. Going to be picked up by Wolf Cub. Wolf Cub going up across the ceiling over to Rise. Rise able to collect it there. No pressure at the moment. Slowly working it forward, looking for those pass options. Going to go for a pass down on the floor to Applechan. Applechan has an option behind the goal. Yes. Oh, the steal from Winter, denying them tying the score.
Looks like a shot coming through from Winter right now. No, just slightly low. Very, very low. Not able to connect with the goal in any way there, but they do have possession still. Taking that one high, goes to the shot. A very nice shot from Fiend. Able to slot that one in for a 2-pointer. They are now 4 points ahead.
Yeah, this is what we saw in the second half of the last round, which is pretty much exactly when Intoxicated started to pull forward. Was around the second half mark of the round. So although it's a lower scoring game, it seems that the pattern is slightly continuing here, as we do see a self pass it evidently to Wolf Cub, but he does get stunned out, picked up by Fiend. This is again what happened last round. They had a faulty joust. Intoxicated was able to collect. Snowballs just needs to turn it around this time and not let them capitalize on this mistake, as Fiend now passing it over to Finity. Finity over to Winter, and a beautiful block there by Winter, but Winter does get stunned out by Wolf Cub. The disc, though, still is in a dangerous area for Snowballs, as Fiend now collects it, going for another attempt at the bubble. Down to Winter. Winter's going for the shot, and gets stunned out mid-shot. Fantastic defense from Snowballs.
Snowballs have been keeping up the defense for quite a long time. They haven't been able to attack because Intoxicated have been on them the entire time. And it has been difficult for them to make some sort of attack. But there's a few changes in possession here. Intoxicated will still have it. They will be trying to look for an equalizer here. Father Reginald taking it up. Finity. Finity taking the shot. Bounce shot. Very good save from Applechan. Yet again, we've seen some great saves coming in from Applechan. will be Rise now with the disc. Send that one forward. They could now attack. A few bounces going around. Oh my goodness, what a shot! Rise taking that one through from 57 meters.
Yes, what an incredible shot. You know, I saw that was going, and all of a sudden I was like, I need to speed up this camera. I was like, this is going to go in. Got there just in the nick of time. That was an incredible shot to bring this point gap. And, you know, they did exactly what I said. It was not a caster's curse. I said they need to prevent Intoxicated from capitalizing on that mistake. Not only did they prevent it, they got a 3-point of their own. It's the first 3-point game, I believe, or 3-point shot that Snowballs has made this game.
Intercepted.
Yeah, it has been. Applechan now going to be taking a long shot. They do seem to be very lucky with them at the moment. Or it may have just been a small little clearance, but the stack was not ready. It looks like Fiend will now be on the disc. It will be a little bit more of an attack coming in from Intoxicated. No, they're gonna hold it here. Looks like they're playing very defensively. Not many people attacking. They are slowly taking their time though, waiting for the opportunity. Over to Finny. Finny is well open, taking it over to Winter. Very good little switch over. Winter will work his way up now. Takes it over Finny. Finity able to slot that one through with a 2-pointer. Now they're 3 points ahead.
Yeah, you know, it looked like they were just, like, you know, playing very defensively, trying to get some time off the clock before they make another goal. We're at that point in the game where, you know, that is a factor. But it is very risky, especially when you're this close in the goal, because had Snowballs able to steal that and turn it around, it could be a different story right now. It could have been Snowballs in the lead instead. We do have just over a minute remaining as the disc is floating into Snowball's bubble. Ooh, it looks like Intoxicated is going to get there first, and Fiend putting it in for another 2 points, stretching their lead to 5 points.
12.
It is definitely possible. We do have enough mathematical time for Snowballs to come back. They just need to put everything they can into this. This is when they need this momentum shift. This is when they need it. And they should be able to do it from this joust. We will have to see. Good fast pass going around. No, clipped on Geo, but the really good recovery. Long shot. Oh my goodness. Oh, Winter getting in the way of that one. That would have been a great goal. And that would have helped them out quite a bit.
I had a beautiful camera angle for that too, Winter. That would have been a beautiful replay.
I tell you what, Winter.
Yeah,
beautiful angles we had there, and you saved it. I mean, good angle for the save, but I mean, the shot would have been preferred.
Absolutely. Oh, what are they going to do here? The clear down. We are in the last 8 seconds. It's going to be just another goal, maybe. Fiend getting it down, but no, it is going to be high. Floating now. It's going to be Wolf Cub getting it knocked out of their hands. And that will be the end of this game here. It'll be the win going to Intoxicated.
Very, very well played to both teams. They did very well together. And it was just them beginning moments where they were figuring each other out, and they were doing really well during that. Intoxicated did turn up the pressure quite a bit though, and were able to come out on top this time though. And I got to say, it is sad to see Snowballs go, because they did put up such a very good fight in the EU Challenger Cup here. And to see that all go really does suck, but it does for so many teams at this moment. Intoxicated, very well done to them. They have been able to capitalize, and they've been able to come out on top.
Absolutely here. So the Intoxicated is going to go on to face the winner of Redshift Esports EU versus Inter Valente. And then Snowballs is going to go down to face the loser of that Redshift Esports versus Inter Valente. So the rest of the matches today will be on Channel 1. I'm going to put the bracket in the chat there just in case anyone wants to follow along with it. If you want to see who's in it still, who's won what, that is that there for you. And yeah, looking at the stats here, I love to see points across the board. Every player made at least one goal, and the 8 assists from Winter. That's one of the highest assist numbers I've seen from one player. Usually a team combined has 8 assists, so 8 from Winter alone. And as history always repeats itself, usually the team that has massive assist numbers is usually the team that's the winner. It's teamwork. They have the possessions, almost 70% of the possession. But we saw their passes right from the rollout of the first round. We saw the passes, incredible control of the disc. Very excited to see how they perform going through the rest of this double elimination here today to get the final 2 teams to go to finals next week. Anything to add, Milky, before we close off and let everyone go to Channel 1?
No, you've said it all. I got to say, they've done an amazing job. They've done amazing. They've came out here, they've put out a fight. Intoxicated were able to come out on top. Snowball was very unfortunate, but may not be the last of them. May not be the last.
Not indeed. All right, well, since we are going to leave that, I might as well... We're just going to set up a raid here. Once I remember how to do this, VRML _ Echo Arena. Did I do that correctly? Is that the right channel name? I think so. Well, let's find out. We're just going to put it in there. Oh, no, I did it wrong. All right. Raid. It's the other way around. It's Echo Arena _ VRML. Aha! There we go. So those of you who are in here, we'll be sending you over there in about 6 seconds. So thank you so much, guys, for hanging out here. We'll see you all over on Channel 1.
Season 6 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.